news alerts and the Weather Authority forecast. This is Good Morning Cincinnati Sunday, live on Local 12.
I guess the sound of the foundation breaking woke me up, and I woke him up, and we got the dog, and we got out and jumped off the porch, and it was over our head.
Major flash flooding hits parts of the tri-state, leaving behind widespread damage and a state of emergency this morning, and the threat is not over. And good morning, Cincinnati. I'm Liz BONIS. Thank you for joining us. We begin with breaking news in northern Kentucky. People across Mason and Bracken counties wake up to a serious mess this morning. Extreme rain overnight washed away homes and cars and led to more than a dozen rescues. Dispatchers tell us a man is still missing from Bracken County. Our Local 12's Megan Moore joins us now live near Maysville. Good morning, Megan.
Good morning, Liz, and we're actually here on Lawrence Road in Maysville. We returned to the home that was swept away while this flooding was happening overnight, and you can still see all that debris right in front of the house, but we have video as well, and you'll see just how far this home was carried off of its foundation. I talked with the couple, and they said they've never seen flooding like this, and really it's never made its way up to the house. So definitely a frightening situation overnight, but fortunately they were able to make it out safely. And they said that they were able to swim out, get to safety, along with their dog. Again, this was very early this morning. They've lost just about everything, including cars, and they even had a friend's Mustang they were looking after while he went on vacation. That was crushed. Dozens of cars here in Maysville were washed away, and many into a creek. Even a big tour bus was carried down Limestone Creek. I talked with Mayor David CARTMELL. He's been mayor for about 20 years now, and he says he has never seen anything like this. He says the county judge executive has declared a state of emergency here. Businesses and churches have been affected, and some foundations have been washed out on some of those buildings, even some private bridges. And I talked with him a little earlier this morning, and this is what he had to say.
You've seen there's evidence of, more cars piled up like Lincoln logs, like toys. And as you can see here, I mean, this is this is epic for us. We've never had anything like this.
And that he's talking about are all those cars that are inside of Limestone Creek. So those essentially came from a couple of car lots that were along the roadway close to the creek. One guy we talked to this morning said he typically has about 100 cars in that car lot, and he thinks that about 50 of them were washed away. So depending on where you live in Maysville, some parts are worse than others, but obviously since we've been here, this is certainly the worst that we've seen. Fortunately, this couple was able to make it out safely. Tim, who was one of the homeowners, said he didn't even know how to swim, but he learned quickly, because when they stepped off that porch, as you heard earlier, she said the water was essentially over their head. So just glad that nobody was hurt, and that has been what we've been told out here this morning, is that fortunately nobody was hurt despite how bad the flooding was. Liz, we'll send it back to you.
That is remarkable. Thank you very much, Megan. And we are asking you saw those dramatic pictures from Megan. Share any photos or flood damage in your area if you can with us. You can do that by going to burst.com/local12, and you can upload